what it do? Back up in this thing, man. Let me go ahead and get a take at this video right here. Now, got a lot of subjects that I want to try to tie and correlate together. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's just try to make it make sense. I was just trying to think like, you know, it's been a little time to come back, but as you come back, you're going to freestyle your way and get back into the form, the rarest form, I should say, you know? But the reason why I've been gone for a minute, you know, things that I can't control in life. If I had to reflect throughout going through those stages, to sharpen myself when the time comes to like represent myself, to be on another level. Because, you know, we go through things in life, but it's to see, reflect, you know, and gather more information about ourselves. But like we always do, or like I always say, let's not waste no much time like that. Let's get straight into this jump right here. And like I said, for the first subject, I was doing research on Capital Steez, artist of Pro Era back in the day. Well, actually not even back in the day, not too long ago. It was like a couple of years back, you know what I'm saying? Right before the SoundCloud era and things started changing. This is around like 2012, you know what I'm saying? But right around the time where a lot of these new people came out, ASAP Rockies and all that type of stuff like that. But I'm gonna tie it all in, so let's get straight into it. This is Capital Steez right here. You know what I'm saying? Now on the shirt, he got the AK, which represents his number that he came across doing his research, the 47, which is the 4th and the 7th chakra. You put those together, equaling 47. You know what I'm saying? This lets you know that when you tapping into these sources of energy harvesting, or like what the elites like to say, even for them, using an example, these guys was coming to the game real young, right? And they used that energy. So even him, his mind was beyond the average, like 19-year-old at the time, because he passed at 19. And you know, Joey Badass was, you know, in the group with him as well. But you can see like the spotlight. It's kind of like AZ, like Nas, like, you know, to make a comparison. AZ, Nas, these two individuals coming up. You know, the spotlight could be on one or both of them, or one of them may want to get the direct spotlight on them. But in this case right here, Capital Steez was the one that was more advanced, more kind of seemed like the outcast, unlocking his mind, you know, relatively early, you know what I'm saying? And I did more research on his past, and let's get to the joint right here, you know, or there's more information on it, you know what I'm saying? Capital Steez, co-founder, you know, jumped off the roof in the Cinematic Music Group headquarters at the age of 19. Now y'all know that they like to do these numbers and stuff like that when there's rituals and all that. Now I did a lot of research with this right here. I'm probably gonna have to add some more stuff, but you know, we just get into the flow of it, you know, it's been a little minute. But with Capital Steez, what I've learned with him is he had a lot of messages in his music, and looking back at his videos, it kind of seemed like he was feeling alienated, outcast, feeling like he was the weird one, like way too advanced for the people around him, almost making it seem like he was an alien. But little do we know, it was some people that knew about these things, which is like the elites. They knew about everything that he was talking about. But the ones that was kind of like selling them off to the elites, if that makes sense, like kind of like getting you in the industry, he wasn't really like the typical rapper, like that would just do all the gimmick stuff. He would just stand true to himself. And you already know, with that effect, the game can either get rid of you or have you going down legendary. Let's use Lauryn Hill as an example. Lauryn Hill drop an album to fall back gracefully, to bow out, or does it get away with some dignity in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Where you leave a product out and you got the people to pick and differentiate whatever they want throughout that project, but you're leaving room for yourself to grow outside of that project. So that project could be a timeless project, but you have work to do in life as well. So he learned how to separate the artist from what he was doing. And even in other interviews, he was saying how in this profession right here, he's not really supposed to be talking about this type of stuff and stuff like that. But I feel like in his stages where he died, he was probably experiencing psychosis. This is when you are too high. And can psychosis cause spiritual experiences? Yes, from the definition and all that stuff like that. It can cause the paranoia, you know what I'm saying? Performance and excessive religious rituals. You see what I'm saying? Like how, I don't know, they said that he died when he had the Bible strapped on his back when he flew off from the building. Now we know a lot of these deaths and stuff like that. It was all like the timing and the way it happened, how people don't know anything. It's like a non-disclosure agreement. You can't talk about it. It's a secret society. So they're going to keep it secret to a certain level. And a lot of these people practice Masonic things and, you know, some rituals and things of that nature because they're in a state of hallucination or like in this case, psychosis. So, you know, from Capital Steez, if you look back at his old videos, he was getting high a lot. He was talking about shroom use and stuff like that, which we know it unlocks your mind. But if you're around bad sources, or like using this to like tap into different sources, and people are knowing your source of you, who you, the individual are, then you are the sacrificial lamb in a situation like that. And doing more research, because even to this day, bro, the King Capital album never came out. I remember Joey Badass always speaking about the albums was going to come out, and he was trying to get it prepped and all of that stuff, but the album never came out. Relatively strange, but when we see all these rituals and things of that nature, we can see exactly what had transpired from all of this type of stuff. But you know, from this right here, let's look at all the things. You know what I'm saying? Paranoia. You know what I'm saying? He was a little paranoid. He was talking about he thought he was on the investigation for the 47 swastika sticker, which they flipped it, the 4 and the 7, which represents the 4th chakra and the 7th chakra. So let you know, like, they can take symbolism and flip it to wherever they want. You know what I'm saying? So he flipped it into what he wanted to make it into a logo. So even like this AK, we put the AK right, the AK-47, but beyond that, we're gonna add some more stuff in there. Even that, like, as time after that we seen Joey Badass on the main stage, projecting his acting career and stuff like that. Now we know, man, in times of Hollywood, it's not to say that it can only be one, but they like to only keep the spotlight on certain people, bro, because it's like a selfish type of whoever's running this to the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? The artists, they can come in pure, but they start to lose that purity because your energy is being harvested for other things that you don't even know about. You come into the game young, just like Justin Bieber. When you look at stuff like that, you can tell that he was the star with the young energy, the purity, but that same purity get taken out of you. And even besides that, another person in Pro Era had died after that for Joey Badass' success to reach it would have reached. His cousin Junior B, which also was a member in Pro Era. So you mean to tell me it was Capital Steez and then him as well? You know what I'm saying? A little crazy. You know, even though some things can happen, which we fully understand that, but the projection. Now, if we're thinking about like a comparison of like rappers and stuff like that, now we know Big L was legendary. Big L died a long time ago. Now we see what this stays right here. Like Joey Badass wants to play Big L in a biopic, which would be dope because he has a great level of acting skills, but you see how some people, they'll do a certain thing to get themselves on this main stage. Now, out of the Pro Era fan, we know like Joey Badass was sick, all right? But Capital Steez is on another level, bro. He's on another level. Hence why a lot of people, even you know, they give Joey his credit, but we would say that Capital Steez was the better rapper because he was more advanced at a certain time. His wordplay, his vibes, he was kind of like the MF Doom for the young cats, you know what I'm saying? If you really would like to make a person like that, because he was really dope beyond his years, you know what I'm saying? But we could see that, you know, Joey, over time after these deaths and stuff like that, and the album never came out, King Capital, we see him in power, you know what I'm saying? Making in power. What does this show you? Power. So it shows you like the hunger for the power on a subliminal level. You see what I'm saying? Because, well, we can just use our own mind to think this, you know what I'm saying? We're not going off of no speculation. It's just like, we know the power, even with the whole P. Diddy situation. We know that the people want the power to stay at the top so they can be at the top. They can get their people in. You can change the game. Let's look at some more stuff. Okay, so Junior B died. Look more into this injury. Cancer, Talking about Europe fans, I had to cancel the rest of my tour. My cuz just passed and I can't find the strength. I'm sincerely sorry. Appreciate life and your loved ones at all times. Life can take a turn at any moment. See, it take a turn at any moment, but look at what they say, like the word, it could take a turn at any moment. Of course it was a turn at any moment. It was a turn for not only your cousin, but for Capital Steez as well. And meanwhile, the power and stuff like that. There's no coincidence with certain things. I've seen too much to really believe it's straight coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in out of power. Junior B as he recovers from a, see, at first they thought that Junior B was going to recover, but then he ended up passing. You know what I'm saying? So they're harnessing, like even when you look at it, it's like everybody send a large amount of positive energy and prayers. Now, a lot of times we know growing up, this would be like something that we were always wanted to send the prayers stuff, but for some of these evil people, they're harnessing this energy, the last bits of energy they get from the people, to take that to whatever plans that they have. Meanwhile, they're sacrificing you. You know what I'm saying? And we train ourselves to believe what the news anchors and things say, even these reporters or even these channels, without doing any research. And that's never be the case. We should always want to do our own research. You know what I'm saying? At least for me. Beyond all that, it's just like at the end, it's kind of like very eerie at the end. You know what I'm saying? How they end off these characters of these people. Look at this. Look at her coming out the gate with the tattoo right there. She got the time right there, like, and then see no evil. You know what I'm saying? Like with the oath right there. You see what I'm saying? You see it. This is plain symbolism, right? You coming into the game. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why they success. So her energy is being harnessed too. Remember, she came in the game, she willingly not even knowing what she's doing, or she does know. You're just selling yourself out just to get this fame. But then, like, you see the time right there, right? So the time is like, it'll catch you at an unexpected time. You see, I understand something. When you playing with the devil, bro, he's gonna come back at a certain time that you don't even know. You made the oath, but it's at the same time you don't know. Only thing you know is like you're gonna get the riches, but it's not a lifetime of riches. You get it for however long he see fit, and then once it don't need you anymore, then you know what that is. But it's like seeing that is a little mind blowing though. Besides that, we got Dirk with different appearances and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This Dirk looks different than this Dirk, even though it's a mustache. But you know what I'm saying? It is like, why is he nigga like 30? And you looking like you like 17, bro. That's a little weird. You feel me? I get it to look young, you know what I'm saying? Keep yourself fresh and all that. But it's like, look at all this symbolism though. All this Muslim type stuff. And even, you know what I'm saying, with their religious practice, they shouldn't be doing half of that stuff. So that you know, it's like, why, if you believe in this, why are you rapping? Why are you projecting all this darkness? Because you've seen it for somebody else, Farrakhan and all these people like that. You see what I'm saying? These people always want to like get in cahoots or always throw something in your face like, oh, I believe in God, when y'all doing dark stuff. So that's not the same God, bro. Because God truly do not know balance. If you're saying praise to God, and even this right here, like I thought this was funny, they had the dirt mustache. They both got the dirt mustache and the nose relatively similar. I was like, what if this nigga Dirk is Mario? I'm like, nah, eyebrows a little similar. I mean, a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is character type stuff though. So you know when the parents are switching. You know what I'm saying? Even right here. This is like a different Dirk than all the Dirks. Look at this. How does Dirk look older back then? You look like a regular person to like Dirk now. What the hell is all this? Like now you want to look younger all of a sudden because you got a fan base, stuff like that. I don't know. This is kind of spooky a little bit. What's the other junk? Like when he came and got sober, like when he said, like right here, look at the eyes all big to over there. Like, I don't know, man. Like you got a question. And look at this, bro. He's Muslim. Why you got this on your back, bro? Because, you know what I'm saying, the Grim Reaper representing that. Like, and they call, what's the nigga name? They call, what's the name, the Chirac Grim Reaper. They call Reese the Chirac Grim Reaper. And you was a lot, you know, around him a lot. I'm like, nigga, Reese ain't the Grim Reaper, nigga. You the Grim Reaper, nigga. Because look at all these damn souls that was taken for you to get your success, bro. Your own brother, nigga. Your cousin Newski. You know, the list goes on. L.A. Capone. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. But this right here is a little telling too, though. Dancing Shadows. And you see like the duality representation. So that's why I had to bring in like all this. I'm like, the duality. That's a little interesting. You know what I'm saying? And we see like how these people dip off, Mario dip off. We didn't have like times when Lil Durk was in like the locker room with like certain female, or like WNBA players. And it was like, Dirk look a little funny, look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. We're gonna make another correlation as well. But just looking at all this stuff, it's like, man, why did they play with these images in our face? You got Dirk 2 times and you got 2 Marios right here though. Dirk 2 times. So letting you know it's 2 Dirks or something. Are they playing with some type of stuff? Dirk 2 times. Why the need for Dirk 2 times? Unless you need it. Like Dirk gotta go twice as hard to get his level of fame projected, to surpass the Chief Keefs and all of these other people that he once looked up to when he was coming up. You see what I'm saying? You have to do more than the average working person. Meaning you might have to play 2 roles, nigga. You want 2 roles? Like, what's a one sure way to get your name household? If you over here, you torn over here, then you over here too. Like, nigga, you got 2 places at one point in time. Didn't Tupac even have doubles too? It lets you know, like, everybody that really on that level like that, they believe, like, yeah, I wish I had 2 of me. And they'll say it in riddle, like, I wish I had 2 of me. It do be 2 of you. You got the money for the resources. You dig what I'm saying? But let's bring it back to even like down here a little bit more. All right, now this is on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the subscribers and my homies and my people that I be tapping with. You know what I mean? Now this is Q from day 26. I want y'all to look at something real quick, bro. Look at his eyes. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to the eyes and all that. You know what I'm saying? And even how he had his cadence and all of that type of stuff. Just look at these figures and like stuff that just don't add up. It's like, come on, man. You got to question what you see. Do research. You see that? You know what I'm saying? You know he got the phone and all that. He was kind of a guy that was in the background, but you know, kind of a little funny, a little charismatic, all that, right? Then you got this nigga that came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Funny Marco. We don't even know Funny Marco's real name, but Funny Marco, the thing that always stood out to me is like, I don't know, this shit looks so blurry. It's like, why did he come out with the crater face like that? Let's put this stuff. Nigga, that's a straight mask. I can't tell me that's a mask though. Let's look at the eyes. The eyes look relatively similar, like same positioning, same kind of laziness. Eyebrows even look a little similar. Bruh, that eyebrow baldness in the middle, woo, might definitely be him though, like facts. You know what I'm saying? But somebody actually put me on to this as well. So shout out to them as well. You know what I'm saying? I hope you check in the videos. You know, we about to start cooking up in a minute. But you know, this is one of the people that we see on a regular day-to-day basis doing weird stuff on the camera, like jokes and stuff. But I'm like, the thing that give it away is like, nigga, how are you like 30? And your face like you've been in Civil War, like 1, 2, and 3. Like, fuck. This nigga, bro, this nigga face like it's melting. Like, I'm melting. Like, marshmallow face here that like feminist nigga look like a burnt piece of toast or something. Like, I'm saying, like, all jokes aside though, but it's like, come on, look at this guy's face though. Don't that look, does it look normal to you though? Just look at this though. That don't look really too normal to me. It look irregular. Like, now these niggas that say they drug free and all that, why you look like you smacked? Like you just like flew smack out of car or some shit that like flew smack out the damn alien pod or something. This nigga like an alien, bro. And this nigga right here, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna just act normal and civilized. Just because I'm about to play a character years down the line. Fucking Hollywood ass niggas. And look at this. It's very telling for the Weeknd last album. They said it's gonna be the last album to kill off the character. Now I wanna let y'all know that as well. Now Weeknd is saying that. I just been doing a little research to follow it. He said he want to kill off the character right around the time of Diddy getting locked up. Now what do we know? The close connection of this. The boy right here though. Trauma. Weeknd is kind of like, if JB had a dark side, he would be the Weeknd. I'm just trying to make it make sense without the mask in there, which we know like similarities and stuff like that. But like we know like Justin Bieber came to the game young. His energy was harvested. He never really could really get himself together on an outside of music standpoint because they took all his energy and put him in front of the camera. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, we don't know what's going on with this man's mind deteriorated. We've seen people like what's the dude, Aaron Carter die and stuff like that. So he very well could have been set up for something like this, but I feel like they still needed his energy or something. Like P. Diddy, when he was around when he was young, was very weird, bro. It was very weird. Because Usher not only gave the parental guardianship to him, he's like, yeah, I don't got the guardianship of him, but he with me for a couple hours. Very telling when they say that. Now look at this though. It's times where the Weeknders don't even look like a real person though. Which like, and even if you know the history of Weeknd when he first came out into the game, bro, he was on that Piff and stuff like that. The mixtape platforms dropping mixtapes. We did not know who this guy face was. I remember like it was yesterday because I got hip to a song. I think it was like The Morning. The Morning was like one of my early songs. Like, okay, The Weeknd is hard. But the Echoes of Silence, yeah, it was. He had three. I think it was House of Balloons, Echo of Silence, and it was another jump. Thursday. Yeah, he had like three little tapes before he blew up on another level. And that's when he was like, all right, I'm gonna show the character, show the face and things of that nature. So I want y'all to look at the appearances of the Weeknd over time. This is when he did like a press conference. It just looked like too eerie, like a little weird, like just mashed up a little bit. It's like, to me, it's like it's not a real character, bro. Because you think about it, bro. We've seen movies, if they got all this high tech stuff for movies and they dress it up, you're like, oh, that was a great movie. CGI, all that, yeah, you would never know. This is probably like CGI. When I even looked at this interview, I was like, the Weeknd is off, bro. I can read body language. I was like, nah, he's off, bro. It's either he really like is playing with us to the point like, yeah, I don't do no drugs. I just rap about it in my music. I rap about the demonic stuff, but I don't live that lifestyle. So what did that tell you? You are a character. Look at this appearance, a little different, eyes down. But look at this one though. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more similar. As far as like like this is like kind of like Justin Bieber going into dark time. And you know Justin Bieber had been through a lot of dark stuff. So if he wanted to get on dark time, what do you think he would do? He would get on Joker time. The Weeknd is like the boss fight singer or something. You know what I'm saying? He go hard, but it's like a lot of dark, eerie type stuff. You feel me? Now look at this, you know what I'm saying? More stuff. Like, we already know he was going through the stuff in his life. Different appearance, stuff like that. Remember, to the point where his whole face structure was, AKA, he had paralysis in his face. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of like some Joker. I don't know. It's not like a joke. It was very real at the time, but I don't believe nothing that these celebrities say without doing my research. I ain't about to be like, yeah, that's for certain. I take a word for JB. No, I'm doing research. I'm looking at these outlets. I'm looking at the news, the code numbers, all that type of stuff. So remember at the time where his face, allegedly, he had paralysis in his face to the point where he miraculously got himself back and whatnot. Now let's look at these as well. Remember when The Weeknd did the albums and stuff like that, where he had the skull structure all bashed and like damaged and stuff like that for that album. And then to the point where he had the whole old man face. I'm talking about the sequences of the album. To bring it from all that to this, him like damn near about to cry, that's the same thing as this, bro. That's no different than this. This is very subliminal if you pay attention to it. He's showing you the vulnerability right in your face. And for this album, he said he's just taking off all the layers. He's just showing you like the rawness to it. Right around the time Diddy get locked up. Diddy is in hiding, and this nigga coming out the woodwork with this. Little telling, you know what I'm saying? Even this. This guy's a character, because look at the hairline was way back there. Like, that's why they had to put some hair on him. They already know he looking a little weird. Now they had to put some hair on him. He had the craters and stuff in his face. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this nigga don't look real like that, bro. He don't look real. Because anybody knows Funny Marco, you know what I'm saying? Did y'all niggas hit a J with Funny Marco or cool with him, go get something to eat? Man, that nigga's a character for the cameras, but not no real person like that. I don't believe that. Because how the hell you look exactly like him? That make no sense. With that one joint again, one more time. Hold on. Let's put it together one more time. Nigga, them niggas is twins. No, that's the same. But look at the baldness and the eyebrow on the right side to the left side, bro. Same eyebrow pattern, bro. Look at that. Teeth, damn near the same. Mustache with same. You know what I'm saying? Only difference is the color. It ain't got no neck tats. You just got to size it. You got to switch it up a little teeny bit. Just a little teeny bit. Meanwhile, these guys have never been in the same room. But even with this, boom, boom, very telling. What else do we have? Even with this, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna add this in there too. Now, we know that the rituals and stuff like that. Shannon Sharpe was a football player. We know that. This is probably like for play to be a little funny, but like I'm saying, we got to ask a question, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna never not ask the question. I'm gonna always look at whatever. Like, because this, if it was so much to you to do this, to humiliate yourself, what's like a humiliation ritual? You got the fanny pack and you hop out the joint like a granny. You dig what I'm saying? To like, you had to like stage a video or you getting some chicks on live, bro. Now, who presses live and be like, yeah, I just must have been by mistake. No, the only mistake was we believing that you are like this tough guy. And come on, bro, you always jumping in LeBron corner like a cheerleader. Dig what I'm saying? Now, this is Shannon Sharpe and Miss Netta. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't even follow that, but it's like you see it so much on TV. It's like, bro, they promoting this everywhere. And what's the difference between both of them? Shannon Sharpe was like kind of like a, if you will, a Kevin Samuels type of appearance-wise individual for the football type of, type of delivery and shit like that. But he'll come off like a brawler nigga, right? But look like a nah, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it chill. But this is why I asked this question. Like, look at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even this is this had me dead though. I'm sitting here watching this cat movie thing. And all I can think about is I said shot look like Miss Nutter, brother. Hey, yo, look at that though, man. Like, it's one of them that look a little crazy when they sliced it. It's just like a little crazy. I wouldn't be surprised because this is look like they added like a little prosthetic. They added like a little bumps on it to throw you off, to scare you off. That's why they throw makeup right on it. This is a grown man. Miss Nutter, yeah, that's a grown man. And then you flip it, you put all this makeup. Look, if it looked like, nigga look like goddamn, like a damn Nestle bar or some shit, like one of them chocolate Nutter bars, like fucking bumps all in this shit. Like, come on, bro. And then you'll come back out here like this. Nigga look more like Shannon Sharpe, but you got makeup on your face. So like, you hit behind it, hit you with the little brush, pat your shit. Now you're looking like Shannon Sharpe out this jump. You dig what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. But we have to ask these questions though, because like it's really wild to see that. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think this nigga right here is even real. That's mind blowing. That's really mind blowing. I'm gonna probably cut this a little bit, but add a little bit more to it. But what do y'all think about this right here, dog? What do you think about this? And guess what? This all ties together, nigga. You got the weekend right here. Look, the weekend, which I believe is this nigga right here. Because how do you explain that? How do you explain this? One more time. How do you explain? How do you explain boom? Boom. How do you explain that? And then how do you explain this? Around the time Diddy locked up. So this is a nigga that was in the group with Diddy back in the day. And then Justin Bieber had dealings with Diddy. This is all mad shit, nigga. And more shit is coming out. What they say, 2024, the year of revealing shit? So y'all let me know, man. And I'm gonna cook back up again. I know this is all over the place, but I had to come back and let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't anybody stay in the cut forever. And much respect to the people that want your boy back and all that. You know what I'm saying? They've been anticipating and all that. But y'all let me know, man. And you know, we right back. So by the grace of God, we're back. Thank you. And let's get to asking questions and let's see what it is. Cause we train our mind to see things in our own individual life. So we're gonna question everything. We're gonna ask it and we're gonna leave it up for discussion. Guys, peace and love, my people. You already know. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Let's